Here's some breaking news I would say from a couple of days ago, which I would say you already know it, which is I would say U.S. Attorney General Bondi was fired by Donald Trump as well. Which the reason that's why the U.S. Attorney General, which is Bondi, was fired by Donald Trump, because I would say from the related Jeffrey Epstein case, which I would say if we go back into I would say into a January 2026 or a last year, I would say in December or November, which Bondi started to release, I would say, to releasing the Jeffrey Epstein, I would say, files. However, the Jeffrey Epstein files was being released, I would say, not more than 50%. Currently, the Jeffrey Epstein has been released, but I would say not over 50% yet as well. And also, if you look it back into, I would say, testimony for Bondi, it's here also some sessions which also held in Capitol Hill. I would say if you look it back also, which is that Bondi starts, I would say, refuse to answer the questions about a Jeffrey Epstein, which also related, for example, Donald Trump, also related in a Jeffrey Epstein case. Also, Bondi was a U.S. Attorney General for Donald Trump for a, I would say, Jeffrey Epstein case as well. And also, if you look it back, I would say in mid-2024, which according to Donald Trump, also Donald Trump and his all administration promised that he will release all of these, I would say, all of these Epstein files in 2024. In 2024, I would say on the election campaign case, but now 2026, there has been some release, but I would say not over 50% as well. And lastly, also by the end of the Epstein saga, which was effectively sidelined from even talking about the files, which was the Attorney General job, by the way, which also fell into a Deputy Attorney General, which is in Todd Blanche, which I would say now, currently, also a temporarily leading a U.S. Department of Justice. And lastly, Blanche, also mentioning that it's worth mentioning, has his own Jeffrey Epstein issues as well. And lastly, I would say currently now, if you look on the news in these days, the Bondi, when she knew that she got fired, but now she begging to get her job back, which I would say it's too late for her as well. And that's it for the news today as well.